Skidley, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen. I got the crew with me. Next to me is Rose. Next to her is Tip the bartender. Don't forget to tip the bartender. Under me is B. Next to her is Cara. What's going on with y'all?
Hey,
What's going on with
hey
you?
y'all, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Darling.
Hey.
Hello, darling.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
There it is.
Ha.
All right.
You think you
Cara,
got
do
it?
you got the strain for us today?
Yes, I do. I have my mentality. Shoot, it's got me. It's got me.
got your mentality messed up.
Yeah, dude. Mentality. Something.
It's
But anyway, it is
okay.
it's at 16%, but it's got like 3.3 in terps, and I like it. It is a sativa, and it's
Creative.
doing its thing. It's doing
You
its
know,
thing.
I like a sativa now.
Yeah, I don't like that all the time, but today, yeah,
I love it.
that's it.
All right. And Tip, what you got at the bar? I can pour down my throat.
Oh, I got some of
Yes, pull down his
this.
throat.
I got some of this, y'all. This so good. I had to go in my kitchen and figure out something real fast, so I made me a drink, and I made it. It's probably not in any bar, but it's called a tidal wave, and it's made with Hornitas tequila, lime shot. It has sweet and sour mix. You got apple pucker, blue carousel, and then top with a little Moscato because I like them.
Delicious sounding.
Sounds delicious.
Yes, so good.
All right. Today, let's see what we got going on, man. We got a baby doozy. We got a baby doozy. I'm coming back. I done got Tubi. I done snuck us on back off in here. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you.
Yeah.
Without a dope beat to step to.
Step
Come
two.
on now. The
Come
Lawnmower
on.
Man. This is, I want to say, is it you caught? You see, shout out to you caught. This is done by Thomas Harris. They call him Coach. Directed by Murder Payne. I don't think is this his directorial debut. I think it is from McGraw Ave. It also stars Elizabeth Fox, Casino Harris. This is the creme de la creme of the Detroit and independent movie scene coming back to give us something different than what we are used to. This is my pick. Y'all should have known that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, let's get into it. What do we like about this movie?
Okay, that's to me, huh? Okay. So let me just say, I did like the how cute the wife was dressed. They had her cute.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she was
yeah.
dressed cute throughout now. And Chanel, the neighbor, she okay, we probably gonna differ in opinion about her, but to me, she was the best person in the whole equation to me because she kept it real. She kept it all the way 100. She was like, "Hey, I think there was one line when she kind of had her suspicions about what homegirl was doing because she was cheating on her husband." And she was like, "It can't be that good if you acting all miserable."
Now she said some real shit to her.
Because she was acting real assholish. And I was like, "You right, Chanel. Why she acting like that?" She be glowing and shit.
That is, her name is Sierra Angelia. I'm probably saying that wrong, but shout out to her. She's actually been becoming, she's done a lot of movies, but she's becoming a lot of people's like new favorite recently.
I liked her, and she was my favorite in this movie. I liked her a lot.
I feel like we've seen her in something else.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. I mean, I like the story. I like how it I really didn't know how the movie was going to end until it showed me what happened at the end. I enjoyed that it had a twist ending. I enjoyed that it was a decent movie. It was good to me. I enjoyed it. They all did their damn thing when they came to playing them characters, though. I will say that. They really had me in. I was vested, so it was a good storyline. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it as well. This is one of the better Tubi movies, I would say. The story is very well written. You definitely don't expect the ending. And it was an easy watch. I think it was less than an hour or around an hour and a half, and it was quick. So it wasn't just quick in time, but it was also quick in the storytelling. It didn't take too long to get to the point, so to speak. Now, if Chanel hadn't called that man over, none of this would have never happened. But
that's it. That's it. That's the part.
Neither here nor there. But
Chanel kept it real.
It was good.
Well.
Oh, and Veronica is gorgeous. Oh my God, drop dead, just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh,
yes.
So glowing and
absolutely.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
This was a good, and the sex scenes were decent. They weren't over the top, and they didn't leave me wanting. They were just what they needed to be.
Yeah. I agree. I liked this movie. It was all the things they said. Well written. Elizabeth Fox, I believe that's her name. Gorgeous. Like her, like she said, her skin, that beautiful chocolate color. Oh man. Yeah. And then she was thin, but not too thin, you know what I mean? She just
slim thick.
Do that.
Anyway,
Slim Jim. Going a little crazy over, but I like that.
I was enjoying the lingerie scenes.
Yes, she did. She knows.
Oh yeah.
And then like B said, the sex scenes weren't too much. They were tasteful. I thought they were hot. She was never. I don't think she was ever naked.
No,
like we didn't see any naked. It was no nudity in this movie, but it was still a good movie. Cinematography was good. I had no issues with none of the scenes and how everything looked. I still, did we ever find out what the medicine was for?
Oh, girl. Okay, that's a different segment. Because that's what I was waiting to get to.
Yeah, what was
But I have an idea.
Baby, it's in my notes right now.
I have an idea.
Okay.
So they never said.
Go ahead.
They never said what it was for, but they kept talking about how he couldn't get it up. And that's normally high blood pressure that makes that happen.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. And then he had that when he was kissing on her neck, and then and then he fell out. So that was all a part of that too.
That wasn't even a thing.
That was a trick.
It was a trick.
Yes.
That was a whole trick.
That can happen if you don't take your high blood pressure medicine. All those things can happen.
True.
Okay. Say that, B, because
making the story go. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's roll into it. What didn't we like about this movie?
Let's just go straight to it. That shit about them. I've got it right here in my notes. What them big ass pills for? That's that was the first fucking thing that made me so mad that they never explained what them big ass pills was for. And he had to take them, and she was making sure he took them. I ain't like that. So the wife, I ain't like the husband, I ain't like the wife, I ain't like either one of them from the start. Let me just say that.
Oh, okay.
Then the wife was in the yard. Why you want to do sex in the yard?
Yes.
Like, all the neighbors can see.
That's it.
All the cars.
You ain't got no good fence around shit.
Nothing.
I just even when they was in the lawnmower shed, you could see houses behind them.
Yeah.
And things. And I was like, so what? Like you want to get caught? You want your husband to find you? And that's all I could think is this. She ain't got no good sense. And that made me really mad about her. I really liked it. I really hated that she was cute. Aside from, I really hated them jeans that she had on that was like one side army print and one side denim. And you probably forgot about them. But I really had a time with trying to resign myself to looking at them. Okay. And I was really sad about those jeans. I really
that much.
I did not like them as much as they got a whole mention, honorable mention in here. And then also, so the husband. Okay, like I said, I didn't like him from the beginning. Maybe it was the start of them big ass pills. I don't know. But when he got to maybe the insurance lady or the bank lady or something, and he was like, she was telling him, all you got to do is sign this and everything will be done. And he was like, oh, that's it. All I got to do is sign this and everything is done. All I could think is, don't set nobody up. I know you just found out your wife is cheating on you. I know you just seen her boning in the backyard, but don't set nobody up. Leave her. You know, if you just seen this, get you situated. Move on with your life. Leave her alone. All I could think is don't set nobody up. And then
I kind of figured that
she made me mad.
I kind of figured something was gonna happen because he never addressed it. He never addressed it with her. He never said anything for her. And if you catch your wife or husband in the backyard, fucking in broad daylight, in front of everybody in the lawn, we're gonna have to have some words. We're gonna have to have some.
He addressed it in the hospital.
Huh?
He addressed it in the hospital.
Nah, fuck that shit. Nah, we
that
wasn't enough right then. Matter of fact,
that wasn't enough.
I wouldn't have done that.
There should have been at least been a what the fuck?
That wasn't enough at all.
What's going on out here? Why y'all hunching in the grass? Something.
Okay,
that should have been
the first the water hose or something would have got
how crazy he was.
That's what he should have did. That's the one.
The water hose.
I
you need to know that I know.
Yeah. That's the one. I also didn't count for the best friend, the neighbor friend, because I know you love her, and that's wonderful. But she the one introduced her to the man, encouraged her to talk to the man, encouraged her to fuck the man, and then was like, "Girl, what's going on with you and the neighbor?"
Listen, can I just play devil's advocate? Can I just say this? She did all of that because she was living vicariously. She couldn't do that shit, and she knew she couldn't do that shit, but she saw this woman was willing. And being that this woman, first of all, I ain't got no gun to your head. I can't make you fuck this man. But that you did, bitch, tell me about it. Let me know.
Let me know the story.
You want to withhold information from me? You don't want to tell me about it? Listen. I put niggas, I run G on you. Like, I gave you the game.
That's it.
I gave you the game, bitch. And you don't want to give me the juicy details? Yeah. She was right. She was right.
So that's what happened.
What you mean you have to tell me what's going on?
So what that means is she did all that. So both of them is married ladies. She wasn't encouraging this single lady to go have fun. She was encouraging this married lady to go cheat on her husband with the lawnmower man. And then after she did all that and got the juicy details, and then she gonna have a butt out there sitting in the backyard on the bench with the husband rubbing his back. Y'all side girl, shut up. Because it was no reason. You was the start of all of this. Because that man was over there in the other yard, more minding his business, and you brought him right on over here and into chaos.
I see it differently. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I love it.
Chanel was a number 1 or 2 on my list because girl, like what? And then you let him right back there, and now that girl dead. Like that's crazy.
That's the sad part. That's the sad part. But that girl made her choice on her own. I can introduce you to whoever I can introduce you to. What you do with that person? And they met them at the same time. It's not like she introduced it. She called him over. Hey, my friend need her lawnmower. Okay, yes. At the end of the day, you don't have to entertain that man. Never, no more. Like, you crazy girl, better get your lawnmower. Bada bada bada. That you go with her to her house. Yada yada yada. You know, like it's the decision you make. Absolutely. You can't put that on her. She gonna be who she gonna be, and you gonna be who you gonna be.
Yeah, you can be for her, but I'm gonna tell you who's not for her. All that what you talking about?
She was a horrible friend.
Wasn't a good friend. How you put it?
That's where y'all getting mixed up. She was not her friend. She was her neighbor. That's y'all getting mixed up. They were not friends. They were neighbors.
That's equivalent to that.
That's not very neighborly either.
No, that's equivalent to that co-worker thing. No them don't be your friends. Them be your co-workers.
Exactly.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah, she was. Man, she was just sitting. Man, she probably was going home to her husband talking about them.
I'm sure.
Could have been.
She was definitely doing it. Definitely
could have been.
Okay. She was more of an instigator than anything to me.
Definitely she was.
Yeah.
That was just it. And
a little messy.
She was a little messy.
A lot of
messy. Definitely a little messy and shady boots. Absolutely.
The sum, the payoff wasn't enough for me because I really felt
That's
like
it.
he loved the girl. And I was very disappointed when he was like 50,000. I was like,
that's all it took. He was in love with her.
No.
He paid Buddy 50,000.
He was gonna pay Buddy.
The Lawnmower man 50,000. That was the deal they made.
He worked.
You saying from the Lawnmower man perspective?
Yeah,
it wasn't enough money.
Yeah,
right.
Oh man, well, shoot. I mean, no, you're right. But according to ATL Homicide and all them shows I be watching, folks be doing that same junk for $1,500 and $3,000 and $5,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I believe it.
Yes.
But I want to walk through it from the other side of the street.
Okay.
First of all, I watched this movie 3 times, not cause it was just that good, but I just in the movie, enjoying the movie, I just really love the ending. I just love.
Oh my God! Really?
I'm saying you got me. I just love the ending. Now, y'all say you say don't set them up. I don't know if I watched this just completely clear, but I didn't see that coming, surprisingly. And I didn't see a lot of people saying that. I seen somebody said it was predictable. I didn't see that coming at all.
No.
Actually,
not for me.
I was wondering, if it wasn't going to even be any kind of plot to it. I was like, maybe this is just really finna be a straight drama. But okay, boom. Now this, y'all say the pills. I know they didn't mention what the pills are for. They left it open to interpretation. But high blood pressure pills do cause impotency, but they don't be big like that. High blood pressure pills ain't big like football, like what he talking about. So they just left that open to interpretation. Now this is I didn't hear y'all bring this up. I'm very surprised, but we're gonna talk about it now.
I definitely brought it up.
No, I ain't talking about the pills.
I had a note about
not the pills. But what I'm about to say now I can't relate, but I could understand how not being able to please your wife could frustrate you.
True.
But that is no excuse to give her that trash head he was giving her.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you you should be you just as I mean, hey, I'm only me and I only know what I would do. So I don't know how every man is wired. But if you have that problem and you know your wife need to be, you should be the best headmaster on earth.
In the world.
In the world. Like that should be your sole focus. Like to make, and it don't make no sense. Not only was the head trash, but when he finished or she finished, he rolled over and went to sleep like he had came or something.
Great job done.
I was sure thinking, ooh, she got to give too many instructions to this man. She been talking the whole time. How was she even getting there? Like
that blew my mind.
This much.
That was a weird scene.
That blew my mind. I was like, girl, be done. And then, okay, I got that in my notes too. Honestly, I didn't want to talk about it. But since we here, then to fake an orgasm after all of that, I ain't gonna waste my time. I'm gonna do all of that just to fake an orgasm. I'm gonna give you all of them instructions.
Well, maybe he's super determined and he wouldn't have gotten up if she hadn't have pretended.
No, ma'am.
But that wasn't good for nobody.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But they're married. She wasn't to the point where she could tell him.
He couldn't have been that slow. Like he literally had to know she was faking.
Like faking orgasms.
Like and what could he have been?
Even there.
What could he have been doing down there that required that much direction and instruction from her point of view? I heard like go down, go up, don't nibble, don't. What the hell is this nigga doing?
If you don't want to give head, you do it wrong. Okay, that's just all it is.
That's it.
You don't feel like being down there.
If you don't want to do it, don't come from down there.
That's all.
Because I don't think she asked for that. So go get up.
See, that's what I'm saying.
We come around now.
We come back to that point.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate. This is how I was thinking.
Okay,
this new to them, right? But did she say that the sex always been trash?
Ooh,
because he just had this.
She said that she hadn't had any dick in a year and a half. This was not new.
good dick.
Oh, don't forget the modifier.
So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe he before was better, and he didn't go down on her. Maybe because how she let it
become trash.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he didn't.
Well, I'm gonna salute. I'm going to salute her character in this movie because that means she went with stability and marriage over sexual satisfaction.
True.
So that is to be commended.
Is it?
Right. But in today's world, there's too many stores, there's too many items, there's too much fun shit you can get to make that better. So, no.
I think the first step to making it better, though, is giving direction if you care enough.
Right.
But so, in order to give direction,
they're not listening to that direction.
Right.
Exactly.
So sometimes it's not the first time. I'm not saying he's right, y'all.
No,
I'm just saying, like, the shit happens.
That's it.
What about this then? Because I thought this was pretty cool, but then I'm like, had to think, like, what did he have any type of motive? So when he found out about the lawnmower man, he was like, hey, man, well, holler at him and see if he can, build a garden. So he was, without meeting him, he was willing to have this other dude come back to provide a service just on GP and pay him. I thought that was pretty trill, but was it something behind that, or was he really just being a good dude in that moment?
I feel
you don't supposed to be. That's not. You don't really do that. First of all, nigga, you need to be out here. Something wrong with your penis, not with your legs. Like you need to be out here doing that. But
you got a lawnmower.
Yeah, but I'm gonna respect that you'll pay for the stuff to get done. But man, we don't usually just do that. Invite just other dudes just to come provide services.
At the very least, he was being a lazy husband, not to even meet the man that's coming over to your house, and just being lazy. Because
are we talking about the same men?
Because I feel like
yes, they do. Niggas will let a woman find somebody to do the service, and hey, while he here, tell him to do this, that, and the other too.
And so maybe I might go with B. He was a lazy husband, maybe, and he was that detached from his marriage that he didn't give a damn.
He was kind of
I would go with that.
And didn't he lose his job too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he found time to hang out with his cousin. But then
he looked like a thick ass R. Kelly.
With a cousin?
Yeah. Every time I looked at him, like, let me look. And I was like, he looks like a thick ass R. Kelly.
Nah.
Hey, I did like her effort of trying to make stuff good after he was like, look, I'm gonna give you another chance. Usually she'll be like, yeah, okay, and still be messing with Buddy, but she was really trying to fix her marriage, man.
Right. There was remorse. Even when the friend said, not the friend, when the neighbor Chanel said something to her, like, girl, this man done da 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 da. You know, there was remorse. You know, she was communicating. She did everything he asked her to do. She, and she still maintained, like she was still like doing all the things she was doing before and all of that stuff. So like, yeah, I commend her for that.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you fucking in the backyard, bitch, you tried it. You tried.
Cino Harris, man, Thomas Harris, aka Coach, Sierra's in this, Elizabeth Fox, and Christopher Collins, man. This is the Detroit All-Star Squad and the directorial debut from Murder Pain. What are we giving the Lawnmower Man?
Okay, so this actually was one of the better Tubi movies that I've seen. Like the storyline was interesting. It kept me wanting to know what was gonna happen. It made me mad, but it also made me think. I gave it a 3. I liked it, but I didn't like it, but I liked it. So watch this movie.
Yeah. I too liked the movie. I thought it had a good storyline. The cast did a good job at their job. And I'm gonna give my rating in Tubi World, not in like all different kind of movies. So in Tubi Land, I'm gonna give it about a 3.5 because there's a lot of just.
Okay, you got a Tubi curve.
Yeah.
Oh. That's reasonable.
Okay.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
I'm with it.
I like a movie that I can't figure it out. And this I didn't fully figure it out. I was a little suspicious, but I did not fully figure it out. And I didn't see the twist at the end. And this is like we said, this is one of the better Tubi movies. I didn't hate everybody in there. I found entertainment in this movie, which I was quite surprised about. So if we giving it a Tubi curve.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tubi curve, it does get a 3.5.
Oh.
So I enjoyed this movie. This was a good, easy watch for me. It was suspenseful though. You kind of like it didn't lend to where it was going, So I gave it, mine is just in regular world. I gave it a 3.
Okay, it was regular world.
Yeah, I gave it a solid 3. I will watch it again, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Regular world is definitely a 3. Definitely a 3
regular world.
Either way, the numbers say it comes back with a solid 3 blunts from the smoke screen, which is a very good rating according to the smoke screen. Hey, and also this was my auditioning to getting back on the submitting side of things. I watch hundreds of movies on Tubi and I love them, but I said I finally got one. Because that what they said, I was going a little too far off the curve at one point.
You was out there with the Tubi movies.
I was out there. But I'm holding it down for the independents.
Butt naked for a minute. I was like, hey,
this is a good one.
I watched this. I said, I think I got one.
Y'all have no idea. We had to cut them off. We had to cut the out for a minute.
It was crazy.
Pull back.
I got y'all. See, hey, shout out the Lawnmower, man. Y'all bought me one more. I got that mean I can come back with one more. So this everyone buys me another chance, man. So y'all check out the Lawnmower, man. It's on Tubi. As a matter of fact, I want to say they were saying this was number one. It's been number one for like 5 weeks on Tubi.
I've been seeing it on my timeline. So
matter of fact, I don't even want to get that wrong. I ain't even gonna do them that injustice. Let me see. Okay, 5 days. Number one is the number one most popular 5 days in a row, which is just as impactful as 5 if you know Tubi, because movies dropping on Tubi like that. So number one most popular 5 days in a row. Shout out to Murder Payne, Thomas Harris, Christopher Collins, Elizabeth Fox. Hey, all right, check it. I gotta get the neighbor. I gotta see if I can get the neighbor on the smoke screen. We're gonna see why the hell she just was enjoying them people's agony so much. From next door. She probably was listening through the wall and everything.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. She's just that type of person.
Another thing. People was also talking about why they ain't never used the front door. But that's enough for today. That's enough episode Smoke Screen.
He had to come down the stairs around the house to get the stuff from Buddy.
Listen, when she came around that house to the front where the roses and the balloons were, it took her forever. She turned every corner in that house. I'm like, why y'all got to shoot the entire walk around this damn house? Why is that
what kind of house is this? Is this a fun house or something?
She kept turning and turning.
I do know people, but this was like an apartment or a duplex, so I know that means this with my example don't count. But I know people that got houses where like the main entrance, like they don't use the front door. It'd be like the side door or the back door or maybe the garage, and the front door damn near be decoration. All the pretty stuff be up there, and you can't walk through there anyway because the den be right there. It really be so. But again, they look like they was in Addicts Court somewhere.
You know what I feel like? I feel like the interior was a whole different location than the exterior.
Yes.
I feel like the exterior was a regular in the hood ass location, and the interior was a townhouse somewhere downtown. So that shit was just too weird. Why they wouldn't just go in the front fucking door?
No.
It was weird.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Smoke Screen, man. Y'all see us back next week. Same Smoke Screen time, same Smoke Screen channel, fellas. If you got subpar pain, please make sure you are excelling in other areas. At least cut the damn grass.
Thanks.